Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Sunday in the Genosian Battle Arena. We got Mandalorian versus Mandalorian. Wait, hold on, wrong script. Yes, Shugotamites, not Mandalorians. Okay. Sunday in the Shugotam Battle Arena. We got Stag Beetle versus Stag Beetle. On one end, we have the king himself. The one, the only, Hercules! And on the other corner, weighing in at, well, pretty scrawny compared to Hercules. The one, the only, the lost prince himself, the prodigal son, Kuwagata Ohsama. Who will win? Actually, we already know who won. Actually, it's more or less surprising who won. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to the Morphin Network, where it's Morphin time all the time. Here we are doing the Sentai Hero Special. Without me is Jared, who is actually running a little bit late because he's doing some errands related to Morphinet, so don't worry too much about it. He'll be here in a minute. But what we are discussing right now, here and now, is the one and only episode 8 of Ohsama Sentai KingOhger, King and Prince in Trial by Combat. And yes, we're doing some Game of Thrones type of stuff, and I am very excited about it. Oh, by the way, in case if you're wondering, yes, this is the Not Shinobi t-shirt sponsored by Hercules. Actually, it's not sponsoring this channel. I'm just saying that this is a Hercules original, so give his store a checkout and let him know that Boken Kabuto sent you. And yes, that Boken Kabuto is me. He's I am him. And yeah, tell us what you guys thought about this episode. Were you surprised by who won the battle between the two brothers? Did you totally see it coming? And where do you think that the story's going to go next? Honestly, for me, it's not so much. For me, it's not as much an issue of who won, but where do we go from here? Because this has been a question I've been wondering for a while. Like once we get the two of them fighting each other, and let's assume for a moment that Gira did beat Hercules, what would be the overarching plot beyond that? I mean, obviously we still have the 3 shoe gods, which are appearing pretty early into the series. So like we can expect the legendary KingOhger, with all 3 shoe gods to appear around episode 13 to 16, somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe even earlier, considering that the Hopper shoe god just showed up. But yeah, I'm thinking like we're using a Ghost Sager pacing where they got relatively one of their most powerful Megazords around episode 12-ish. No, wait, not 12, 13. Episode 13-ish. So, let us know what you guys think based on where do you think the story's going to move on from here. And, of course, you guys are part of the show. You are lovely audience during the live stream, because if you write down in the chat box at the end of the show, we will try to display as many of your comments as possible. So, definitely give us some feedback on what you guys think about certain parts of the show, and feel free to say hi. So the episode starts off where we left off. That sounded weird, doesn't it? So Gira is forced into trial by combat, and because Hercules has the orphans held hostage, and we have civil unrest. We have people rooting for both sides, and obviously the only people rooting for Gira are the orphanage. And this goes back to what Jared said last week. Everyone in Shugotam outside of the orphanage is an idiot. Like, some people are so blind to believe propaganda that they don't even take a moment to question the logical discontinuities in certain things that are featured and said. So, and the thing is, what's interesting is that this is a thing that happens in real life too. Like, sometimes media in real life spins things in a way that doesn't feel consistent, and some people don't want you to question it. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist here on this channel. I'm just saying in general, given the fact that we had to deal with Kamen Rider Black Sun not too long ago, this is clearly a recurring theme in Toku that I actually believe in very, very strongly about. Hey, you know what? Maybe you should question things. Ideally question everything, but some people did not develop that ability, or maybe the environment is too dangerous to do so, and you want to be safe than sorry. But again, as Benjamin Franklin would say, those who sacrifice freedom for security deserve neither. I say we need a middle ground, like somewhere in the middle. A lot of freedom, a little bit of security, but not so much that our liberties and human rights have to be sacrificed. But Marley versus Eldia, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Okay, here we go. So what? So not Cogsworth. Lumiere questions why did you insist on trial by combat? You didn't come up with this idea yourself. Kaguragi is the one who suggested it to you. Shouldn't you question that a little bit? And I'm like, man, Kaguragi is playing both sides. Part of me is wondering if Gira won this trial by combat. I want to know what Lumiere's thoughts on this would have been, because, bro, he warned you. He warned you that this duel might be a trap that you're walking yourself into, and yet he's like Joffrey Lannister. I am the king. You will not question me. But again, question everything. You should question everything. Now, one thing that you guys might not be aware of, unless you watch my Twitch streams, is one of my 3 favorite genres of video games is none other than instrumental rhythm games. Well, rhythm games in general, but I mostly like ones that use musical instruments. Here it is. As you might have noticed during our Kamen Rider Geats reviews, I tend to use my my Xbox Les Paul controller. If only Guitar Hero used the Rock Band Stratocaster, that would have been nice, but I digress. I'm also a fan of Taiko no Tatsujin, which, by the way, guys, just so you know, in case you don't have the season pass, Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival recently, and by recently, I mean possibly a few months ago, uploaded Trust Last onto their online library. So if you want to play the theme song to Kamen Rider Geats on Taiko no Tatsujin, you go do that right now. I'm not gonna blame you for it, because I love that song. Also, you guys probably saw me playing that on my Instagram. Now, here's my question, Taiko no Tatsujin. Why do you not have the Dom Brothers theme song? Because the Dom Brothers theme song is made for Taiko no Tatsujin. Am I right, Jared?
Yes. Will Snipe Sally boys, yes, I am here, and you are right with Dom Brothers. Everything right about Dom Brothers.
Yeah. Taiko no Tatsujin should upload the Dom Brothers theme song. But the reason why I bring up rhythm games is one of my favorite rhythm games is Os Oidan, which became adapted into Elite Beat Agents. And for those of you who don't know what Oidan is, it's basically a cheerleading squad. not to be confused with Bancho,
Huh.
even though they're similarly dressed. The reason why I bring that up is Os Takade Oidan! Yes, we get an Oidan festival in Nikasopa complete with Odaikos and Bancho attire, and I'm like, yes!
Basically,
I swear.
this.
Blue and
Yeah.
By the way, Crybaby is also on Taiko no Tatsujin.
Mm. Not surprised.
Yeah. So blue and yellow are currently my most favorite kingdoms because
Hands down.
Because between medicine and Oidan,
I mean, I'm always gonna have my big number one spot for Gokon, but under Gokon, yeah, blue and yellow are right there.
I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I like about Gokon is the weather.
Yeah, the weather.
I know how much you love your blue butterflies. I get it. You've watched Stone Ocean so many times. I get it.
I think you're comparing. I think you're flipping the switch on who's watched Stone Ocean many times there, sir.
Okay, well, let's just agree that we both love our blue butterflies.
There we go.
There we go. We love them for different reasons, but we all love Morpho butterflies. So what's interesting is that we do have a conversation here, and Himeno lets everyone have it. I'm just enjoying this so much. This scene is probably one of the reasons why Himeno is probably my favorite ranger in the season so far.
It's because she's keeping it a whole $150. She's not like, she's like, all cards on the table. Dirty fluff and dangles, boys. That is like, just let it be known.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, she's basically saying, me and blue here are the real ones here. Purple, I know you ain't just gonna stand for kids being held hostage. So what's up with that? And
yeah,
then,
are you as neutral as you say you are?
Yeah, she's like calling her out. And then Kaguragi, like, bro, what is your whole deal? Like, come on.
Like you be stabbing backs more than Brutus at Caesar's first day in office. Yeah, we went there. Yes, we made a Geats reference. Deal with it.
But it's like
6 degrees, but it's still a Geats reference.
Everybody's like, all cards on the table here, because it's like, Gira is clearly he is proven time and time again, like, he is the true king. He's
the baby goat.
Speaking of goats, the goatest of goat announcements was made for KingOhger. Thank the Lord. No silver, no gold.
We haven't had a white in a while.
A long while.
Yeah, we haven't had a white as our 6th since. Let me think. Like, I know we had. Let's see. No. Deca Break. Geki Ranger did not have a 6th Ranger,
which is so weird because technically, Outbreak Killers, they're 6th.
Yeah.
Geki Chopper.
Yeah. By the way, Geki Chopper is my favorite in Geki Ranger. In case you guys are gonna ask me who's my favorite Geki Ranger, but like I got the side blade. Tokusama Kimono Yaiba Beast on. Yeah, yo man, like meeting Nikolaev. Yeah, like Nikolaev. Meeting him in 2018. Was one of my most favorite new actors to meet because, like, bro, I'm dressed up as Dominic. I'm even like got the Jungle Karma uniform and everything. And I was surprised to find he was just as excited to meet me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was happy to see him because I was just like gushing that he was in Daredevil.
Yeah, like he even gave me like a giant autograph poster. an autograph poster
Yeah, no, it was cool.
that's also giant. I can't even fit in my room. And I love it. Thank you, Nikolai. Очень спасибо к тебе.
Awesome.
But yeah, so
then,
Himeno
yeah, no, what's
is
Geki Chopper?
oh yeah. Okay, so let's see. Geki Chopper, not Go-Onger, not Shinkenger, not Go-Sager, not Go-Kaiger, not Go-Busters. By the way, Go-Busters is an interesting one because much like with Go-Onger, we get 2 6th Rangers, but much like Abba Ranger, we only have 5 Rangers.
No. That's not even good.
Okay,
no.
So let's see.
So
let's see. Gold, orange, gold, kind of gold, black, silver, 3-in-1. Crimson, surprisingly, we haven't seen Crimson in a while. Let's see, gold and silver at the same time. Gold, silver, gold. Let's see, and then finally gold and silver at the same time. So yeah, we haven't had a white since Deca Ranger.
Yeah, and it's funny now I'm thinking about it. Both Go 5's Blue, who we know in Gene from Amazons, and Geki Chopper were both in Kamen Rider Saber as evil riders.
Wait, Geki Chopper?
Is there something in the Haste water? Yeah, he played Geki Chopper.
What? No, that was like real. What?
Yeah.
No. Was it? No, that was Snake Dude from Fies.
I'll look into that. I swear Geki Chopper was in. I know Geki Chopper was in Kamen Rider.
No, he was in Kamen Rider Ghost.
Yeah. Okay, that's why I'm getting mixed up. He still played someone evil.
Yeah.
Too many Rangers playing
for evil. Let's see. Satoru. Oh man, it feels weird seeing Satoru without, seeing him completely clean shaven. But yeah, he was only in Geki Ranger and Kamen Rider Ghost.
Yeah.
But we love you, Satoru. Please come to Japan World Heroes. I know you're from California. You can't hide that from us. Wikipedia does not lie. But yeah. So let's see what the bad guys are up to.
Oh yeah, this made me think. What's it called? Men in Black 2 with Serena. Was it Selena?
Yeah. Yeah, that one chick with that one dude who has like a second head, like on a tentacle.
Yeah, because like his tentacles like open up, like it looks like Demogorgon mouth, but it also reminds me of Men in Black 2, the way it like those things. Ugh.
And then we see a second of him, but turns out it was really this dude in disguise. And yes, to all you entomology wannabe fans out there, this is a what's it? God dang it. Okay. It looks like a dragonfly, but it actually isn't. It's actually an Ephemeroterra, which is a relative of dragonflies, but it's not.
Huh.
The layman's name for it is the mayfly. But no, its abdomen is much shorter. So
I could just see it at the cookout with the dragonflies. Like, hey, what's up, cousin?
It's like, oh no, it's that guy. Who invited him? He's just gonna mooch off all of our. Man, like no one invited you to the swamp party. Like you're just gonna steal all of our cerveza.
He's the one cousin that nobody in the family talks to because he banged an ostrich.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, girl questions Gira about his kidnapping because and there's a fair point. because there are circumstances that could undo the trial. Like, for example, trial by combat requires mutual consent. Technically, Gira did not consent because he was pressured into accepting the duel because people were being held hostage. And I'm like, Rita, you're the one who held them hostage.
Even though
you were
she's
right
like,
there. You were there.
That's a flaw. I won't defend that one because I'm like, you're sitting here saying you don't feel good about using kids as bait to get this trial by combat, and yet here you are trying to figure out
what's holding the kids hostage in order to get the trial by combat.
Like, Gary doesn't know anything. He was a kid, and you learn later on in the fight. I'm just gonna spoil the fight. He was just an innocent ass kid, but like Big Brother over here feels threatened by his latent potential. They're like, okay, he's like, yo, bro, why'd you have me go missing? Even though they were literally in the same neighborhood still. So how was he technically kidnapped if he was still in the same kingdom? Either way, he's just like, I'll get to it later. I'm just.
And again, if you were kidnapped, and like, let's assume that like the terms of kidnapping is just being removed from the castle, just the castle. How does it take you 15 years to not check the orphanage? You even said you looked everywhere. Well, clearly you did not look at this orphanage.
He did look. Just said, "Oh no, he's still missing." And like everybody in town knows his name is Gira.
Isn't it convenient how you got two guys? Look, it's not like from Black Clover where he's straight up from a separate kingdom. And to be fair, was a refugee. But at least like it made sense. Like no one bothered looking for because they knew that if they looked for he might have been killed by the Spade Triad guys. I kind of lost interest in the anime after season 10 because honestly it peaked at season 10. But I do have the manga. By the way, I just got volume 34 of My Hero Academia. Speaking of which, yeah, the new one, yeah,
it's a good
and it seems like this is gonna be the penultimate volume.
I don't know. I don't want to really say anything about My Hero because I'm pretty sure not everybody here is caught up on My Hero. But
oh no, look, man, I'm still I barely even started season 6, and honestly, and I haven't read any of the manga yet, but I plan on reading the manga all the way through. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna go full Naruto on that, but I do know that when I got volume 34, the very last page says we are. The end is in sight, so I'm like, is this the penultimate volume? And I checked the wiki, and I'm not seeing any new chapters after volume 35. So it's actually, I don't think volume 35 even became adapted into Tonkaban form. So
not yet, no, because from 32 to 34, those chapters are within the season 6 anime.
Yeah. So
we're just getting season 6 in manga format in America. Japan, he's basically getting ready for the last arc.
Yeah. Nevertheless, seriously, has an excuse because the plot of Sonic Underground. But what's Racules' excuse?
I guess he was watching Sonic Underground and said, "Hey, I can do that too."
It's like I need to keep my brother safe from myself.
But but still,
I wouldn't be surprised if Racules discovered that Gira already has some kind of power over Shoe Gods from Jump, and he saw that as a threat.
Yeah, I think
I know earlier I had I had a hypothesis about maybe Gira witnessed something that he wasn't supposed to, but now I'm thinking maybe Racules witnessed something that he needed to in order to keep the throne to himself.
Okay, then there's Tweedledee and Tweedledum in his court. They know he
Cogsworth
had
and Lumiere.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like I'm gonna give Lumiere credit where it's due. At least Lumiere actually cares. Cogsworth
They knew about Gear's existence too. Everyone knew about Gear's existence. They knew he was part of the townsfolk. What the hell were they doing this entire time? 15 years. Nah, man.
And I can't stand Bowler Hat Guy because he is so easily manipulated by
attacking
Rockies.
kids. He's attacking kids. It's on site for him.
It's like he's trying as hard as he can to be Reiner's dad from Attack on Titan.
He's just trying to be a heel so bad. Like, I could be a heel. Like, dude, your face alone screams that nobody likes you. You don't need to try to be a heel.
He's like the leader of the Dai from Last Airbender. It's like you beat me in my own game. Oh, sweetie, you weren't even playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I miss Classic Avatar.
Yeah.
Okay, so while Rita is getting nothing off of Gira because he wants to be the evil king who destroys Racules, these two have actually been doing something productive. They were able to cross-analyze the poison that killed Himeno's mom and dad with the poison from Sassorin, which, as we've established in the previous episode, is now besties with Himeno. Yeah, besties, girl. Turns out there's a 100% match, which means someone had to manipulate Sassorin in order to extract the poison in order to kill her parents. And that person's humanoid. And let's not forget who's the one who has the track record of having access to the legendary shoe gods.
Well, that goes the question. Who, because Sassorin was underground in Gokhan.
Yep. But we don't know if that was during or after. Plus, also, we don't know. Plus, the fact that we don't see Sassorin actually on the field, we just see her poison used. We don't know if someone snuck into Gokhan, stole her poison, brought it to Ishibana, and then killed the parents, and to make some kind of coup of a century and a murky scam with meticulous planning with tenacity spanning for a decade and a half of denial.
What they did technically was pulling Austin Powers. I'm talking about Austin Powers 2. Well, they went back in time. You see a frozen Austin. Use a needle point. Take his mojo. Yeah.
Tell you what, Dr. Evil, you could have the mojo and your money. I just want the baby. That is such a weird thing. Like, bro, show Mini-Me some respect. He played Furbus.
We don't care about Furbus. We care for Vern Troyer. We don't care for Furbus.
Oh, where's Mike when you need him?
He probably heard that. He probably heard the ether like someone's talking trash about Furbus.
I do want a video clip of him actually saying that. Okay, so trial by combat begins, and of course you got 3 guards escorting Gira, and we do see a Kuwagata Ohsama transforming. And honestly, in the show, it does actually look better than the magazine scans. I'm not gonna lie. And thank goodness he's neither silver nor white. He's just gray.
Yeah, but yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah, this reminds me of my most recurring joke about Dino Charge. Prince Philip, there are 254 shades of gray, and you went with the weakest one. Because graphite is a very fragile substance. Really, Graphite Ranger? Really, 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 really? Anyways, so the two of them are fighting, and then the three guards turn out to be none other than our ragtag squad and Kurokage for some reason. yeah. And so there was like an earlier scene where Kaguragi took the poison that Himeno made and offered it to Hercules, saying, "Hey, you know what? He might do something dirty. So here's a dirty trick for you too." But then it's revealed that there's actually two of them. There's two vials. One's a poison. One is a tranquilizer.
Yeah, because he had to show the poison vial.
Yeah,
and then they made a substitute just knock him out. I love what's it called? Kaguragi.
See, here's the thing. I was expecting here's the thing. I would have expected the plan to be give the poison to Hercules, goad him to actually using it, catch him in the act, and then kick him out of the throne. However, but me also expecting a plot twist. What if he never even uses the vial to begin with and defeats Gira on his own merits? But sadly, that isn't the plan. The plan is make everyone think that Gira is dead, and Himeno gets to keep him for herself.
Damn, poor Yanma, right in front of him too. Right in front of the homie, man.
Turns out Pompadour Boy really was a cool bar of the squad.
Can't say that's never happened to me in my life. Just saying, my friends are right there, lady. You could just go for them, but no.
Yeah. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl or being asked out by another guy or girl. Like it's not fun when like someone you like walks up, just like, hey, I've always I really wanted to ask you a question, but it's really embarrassing. Would you ask that guy out on a date for me? Because I'm so shy in front of them.
So what's happened to me? I'm always the guy they want to ask out. These girls are for the streets.
Mm-hmm. But then again, maybe Gus should should get a VPN, go to American Netflix, and watch some Ned's Classified, because as the dance episode says, if you want to ask someone out, just ask them out. Worst case scenario, they just say no, and you can move along.
That's basically it, And if you're gonna have to be that messenger for someone, you tell them no.
No. Being a messenger, being a wingman are two different things.
Exactly.
Wingman is the director of your life story. A messenger is just a paper boy and nothing more.
Yep.
You can't shoot the messenger if the news is bad. But you're gonna do it anyways, because while you're expecting something sweet and spicy, in the end you're bitter, sour, and salty. Anywho, yeah, turns out he wasn't sure which vial he gave to Hercules.
He's like, what? Okay, I guess I gave him the wrong vial. Oopsie doodles. Made a big old whoopsie poopsie.
Looks like I picked up a bouquet of oopsie daisies. Or did he?
Who knows?
So we have a cool battle. It looks really awesome. Gira tries to pull a Hamlet, is grilling him about his kidnapping. He's like, "What the heck are you talking about? Are you so bad at fighting that you have to like say lies out loud just to get me off guard so you could get an easy win? I'm sorry, but this fairy tale doesn't work that way." But they're honestly Gira's holding his own pretty well.
There were some hopeful spots in there. I'll give him that.
Yeah. But then bizarrely out of nowhere, Gus starts running towards Gira and he's like, "I'll help you, friend." I'm like, bro, I'm already suspicious that this isn't Gus, because
Even Gira will probably be like, bro,
we already saw the Mayfly dude already use his ability to shapeshift, and we haven't seen him all episodes. So this could only mean one of two things. And also, if we did humor that this is actually Gus, like, why would you interfere in a trial by combat whereby helping Gira, you'd end up getting Gira disqualified, which is the opposite of what you would want to do in general.
Because he might be Gira's friend, but he's also king of his own land, so he knows the rules. He ain't that stupid.
Yeah, just because he has the vocabulary of an anthropomorphic raccoon doesn't mean he's a raccoon brain. But nevertheless, Hercules takes the vial and injects the syringe into Gus, turning him blue. And as Gira holds him in his arms, conveniently the TV broadcast suddenly turns back on because it was apparently turned off screen.
Oh yeah, so basically, hold up. Oh no. Practice is Roman Reigns in this piece. Gira is the Cody of this story. No, he knew that the monster was coming. He knew. He paid off Bugner. He created Bugnarok. Now, I don't mean like created like the whole, but he created Ragnarok.
Oh, you mean the God's Wrath?
I wouldn't be. Well, no, that was like 15 years ago, so I'm not gonna like say he did that part. But I know he did this. He knew about Bugnarok's story, so it's like, if I make it happen now, these kingdoms are gonna have to come to me. I'm gonna make them feel loyal, pledge their fealty to me, so I have all the power over them. Ragnarok could happen. I don't care.
I mean, honestly, if we're gonna be honest, I think that even if that was a real Gus, it would have still worked to Hercules' advantage if he did that, because it's like, look, see, Gira is a cheater, and also Nikasopa is conspiring with him, so we need to attack Nikasopa for trying to destroy Shigodam. So says the leader.
Yeah, no, basically he's playing 5D chess with them.
Man, I can only handle 4D chess.
He's playing 5D. He big brained this whole thing. He big brained not just this fight, but this whole situation where he basically just rang up Bugnar like, "Yo, can you stomp these fools out already? Yeah, you need those things? All right, say less. Bet."
Yeah. So let me ask you this: if Hercules and Gira are Roman and Cody, then does this make her Asuka?
I'll slap you. Yo, no.
Je t'aime, Asuka. Je t'aime beaucoup.
She's supposed to win at Mania. I hate Michael Cole. I hate Michael Cole for what he said that day. This is one thing me and my friend both agree on. WrestleMania 34. We hate Michael Cole for saying New Orleans is the place where streaks die. No. Michael Cole, you're a fantastic color commentator. We'll give you your flowers there. But you messed up with that. It was wrong. Asuka was supposed to win then. She was supposed to win this Mania. Let Asuka win at Mania.
Je t'aime, Asuka. Je t'aime beaucoup. The only thing I like more than Asuka is Asuka playing with doggos.
Can confirm.
Yeah. Too bad for the Miz. She carried him in that retirement match, though. She literally carried the whole match. I'm glad they won, but Asuka carried.
Because Asuka's the best.
Yeah, she is. She is the best. But but the thing is, if there's any scripted elements to that, the Miz was done dirty, or he did himself dirty. I don't know all the behind the scenes details, but either way, my girl carried. That's all that matters. What else matters is Gira was framed.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing worse than Gira being accused of cheating by getting aid from Nikasopa is Gira being accused of cheating by getting help from Bugnarak, which is even worse. And Hercules just monopolizes on that. He's like, "You're getting help from Bugnarak? I knew you were with them. You're a traitor to humanity, and you are going down. I am justice." Sorry, I had to do that Death Note reference. I've been watching that in Russian with my dad.
Justice for Sugarum.
The only anime my dad has ever watched for more than one episode, aside from Ishinomori's Phantom Flying Ship. Isn't it interesting how things work out? When the only anime your dad has ever watched or will ever care about is an Ishinomori project, and then years later, you as a child, you end up growing up on Ishinomori. Yeah, it's fated. Unlike Shinobi.
Yeah, sorry. No Kamen Rider Shinobi here, people.
But yeah, so while everyone is throwing a frenzy, Kaguragi sneaks off and he sees something particularly interesting. Let us know what you guys think he saw. Let us know in the chat box.
I think he saw a huge Johnson. He's like, "Whoa, that thing is huge."
Maybe he saw a giant wasp, and he's like, "That is one giant abdomen." It's practically a 12-pack. Because there would be like 6 stripes.
We got bug jokes here, people. We got bug jokes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gira did lose the match. He got creamed severely, but he's still alive, and he was rescued by the other 4 kings, which is good. But now it's off to figure out what to do next. But before they could, you know who shows up. But before they could do anything, before freaking Hercules could save the day with KingOhger 0, Bata! Just one shot. Just one shot. Just practically a Thanos snap. Heck, you could say that the Mayfly got aced.
Well, that's Ohsama Sentai KingOhger.
Let us know what you guys thought about the episode. Let's see.
10, obviously. Like, I don't need to say anything else. 10. The show is fantastic. The fight choreography was dope. The brotherly fighting, it was great. And I like we're not just going straight to him getting the throne just yet,
Yeah.
but I know for a fact that he like Hercules is gonna slip up. I mean, we've got how many episodes? We got 4 more episodes until we get the White Ranger. Thank God, it's White Ranger. I would have
Yeah,
preferred.
we're so tired of gold and silver ones. I don't care if we got a quick break by getting a Crimson Ranger for Q Ranger. Still, it's like it's
Like,
been a while.
yeah, it
And
has,
I-
and it's
and honestly, there's no reason why Jiro could not have been a Green Ranger. Because again, dragon, tiger. He could be a
yeah,
jade dragon because in China they have jade dragon statues. And he could be a white tiger because Bengali tigers are a thing also in China. And conveniently, the first two Sixth Rangers are
White.
Dragon Ranger and Kiba Ranger. It's a nice nod. He even turns into Kiba Ranger in one episode.
And he turned into Dragon Ranger too.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did. Honestly, I'm more interested in the Kiba Ranger episode because we finally get to see something we've always wanted to see in Dino Thunder. White Ranger Tommy versus Trent.
That's true. And what was I gonna say? But yeah, no, we finally get that. But no, we would. I think now seeing the Locust story, having the Ranger be green would have been a little insensitive towards Himeno.
Yeah, because she's a praying mantis.
Yeah. So, but episode is a 10 out of 10. This show is amazing. Oh,
for me, I give it a 9.8. The 0.2 points lost is literally everyone should goad him being an idiot except for the orphanage. But I'll say this, I was expecting part of the episode to end differently because what I was expecting was this guy would even this guy wouldn't even have a fight scene. Like he gets like he would get the real poison from Hercules, and he would die right there in Gear's arms. So it's like he had this cool power where he could disguise himself as anyone else, make everyone question each other, and then stab each other in the back. Go the full Lashon Hara. But then, like, he gets completely wasted, which while it's a dumb way to use a character, it's also hilarious because subverting expectations done right.
Mm-hmm. Good.
But
and
no, we get that subversion in a different way. So what you gonna do? Well, guys, let us know what you thought about this episode in the comments, and let us know how you think the plot's gonna progress from here.
I mean, I should ask my nephew this because that's what I was like. Because I was with my nephew, so I showed him KingOhger. So I'm like, no, I'm here. I haven't seen my nephew in a minute. Here's KingOhger. He thinks it's cool. So that's why I say this is a 10. It's like, well, he's gonna be. Well, actually, he's about to be 10. Oh my god, I'm getting old.
Let's see. Chest of Greatness says, "Lol, still salty about Shinobi's not the Rider series of 2022." Yeah.
Oh,
but hey, at least Shinobi lives on in spirit in the form of Kamen Rider Kekara. Because the CGI model for Shinobi's, ninja god is used for Kekara's rider form.
Oh yeah, so yeah, technically you do have a Shinobi.
Just not the way you expect.
He's a shonen pro tag like Naruto. He has a ninja form. So yes, you got Kamen Rider Shinobi. They threw you a bone.
Yeah, they threw you a bone. Yeah.
This is the best that Toei's ever gonna do for you after everything else. So.
Hey, I wonder, do you think that maybe God Hachi might also be a repurposed model for the B Shinobi God? Because like in the Rider Time special, Rider Time specials, you got this other Kamen Rider from Shinobi who's a wasp.
Well, I mean, They're a year off, but I'd accept it.
Mhm. Anyways, Rita locked him up again. I know, right? Fort Briggs, here we come.
Yeah, but we got more Fort Briggs next week, and guess what? My baby Boo in the throne, baby. Let's go. I'm
Had
happy.
guys now pulling the orphans. Again,
You know what? It's
don't
fine. It's
don't
fine. You know
trust
what?
anyone in a bowler hat except for Speedwagon.
Exactly. There's that. And bullies get bullied, stupid. So bowler hat guy. Watch
Yeah.
yourself. Watch yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, I was just watching John Wick again today, so I'm like,
Look, I used to be in Taiko Club. Deal with it.
I swear to God, I thought you were doing Don Brothers dance.
No, Don Brothers just happens to take certain moves from Soren Bushi.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Because Dokushoi, Soran.
Here's Yanma, and you see the crowd in the back cheering him.
Yeah.
There you go. This
Yeah.
is that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dokushoi. Soran. Ha ha. Man, I love that song. Let's see. Dubowski says scorch peanuts when he says Scorpy. Yeah, that is pretty funny. Yeah, which reminds me, I need to finish reading volume 3 of Spy Family.
Yeah, I was thinking Spy Family when you said peanuts.
Yeah, because honestly, like, I am surprised by how much I'm enjoying reading Spy Family. It's just so damn cute. But especially love this one scene from chapter 3 where Yor starts quoting Karate Kid. So how do you raise your child? Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Obviously, they didn't use that in the dub, which I saw a brief clip of, but
Yeah, I didn't hear it in the dub either.
I don't think they want to be sued by Netflix or something. Still doesn't remember about his past, or doesn't want to remember. You never know. Still doing the triumphant laugh. Like when you laugh at the face of danger, be prepared to fight some hyenas.
Oh, I found 2 comments of the night. Ooh. Yeah. But we'll just go down the list.
Yeah, let's see. He killed poor fish. Yeah, I feel bad for fish. He better eat that fish though. Yeah, you better not kill any animals unless you plan on eating them.
Pet.
Yeah, I have phago spirituality where like I don't feel comfortable with animals being killed unless it's for the purpose of food and resources. Death for like even killing an animal.
Circle of life.
It's like even if you kill a bull in a bullfight, I don't care if you eat the beef afterwards. It still tastes worse because there was fear involved. Didn't live its best life, like again, like not to go into like my own like beliefs, but that's
basically we want you hurt in the bullfight, not the bull. Let that marinate.
The point being, Dybowski, you better damn well eat that fish. So his life was not in vain.
Poor fish.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys are enjoying that little like thing I'm doing where like I actually go into an entomology thing. Who's that entomological life form? Dun, 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 dun. Or who's that insecta? Except for that one time we had a mollusk.
Yeah. Who's that insectoid? Dun-dun-dun.
It's a Sphotromantis viridis.
It's the ostrich banger of the dragonfly family. There you go.
Yeah, or like if we have like or if we have a read a focus episode. Who's that insecta? Down, 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 down. It's Ropalocera. Okay, man. Like I like bugs. Bugs are cool. Insert Weevil reference. Okay, deal with it. Okay. Let's see. Lord of the Shoe Gods, more like Lord of Deceiving Your Own Citizen. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
True that.
Oh man, we just witnessed Yama's worst nightmare, and it is him calling Gira his best friend.
The third comment of the night. I'll give that. I'll put that there. Yeah.
Okay, let's read a few more, and then we could skip to like those two comments you wanted to read so much. Wow, the timing on the floating camera when the Mayfly guy revealed himself after being poisoned. Yep.
Who directed that one? Kevin Dunn?
Yeah,
I'm throwing shade.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin Dunn.
I think Dubosky finding God Hopper and awakened it to ruin Hercules' triumphant moment. I hope that's the case. I mean, either way, it ruined the triumphant moment, but knowing Hercules is going to say, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm the one who summoned the God Hopper because it was part of the plan all along because I sense a power emanating from Jorge. Jorge, power sombrero.
I was just watching that last night. No.
I'm gonna be honest. That was my very first college humor video.
Oh no! Oh no!
You know what's funny is that like one time, like I was part of a squad, and like we literally had every necessary ethnicity to make the racist version of Power Rangers. We had a black dude, an Asian chick, Filipina to be specific, Native American dude, a Jewish dude, what's it called? A gay dude, because the Russian word for gay also means light blue. So like, picking straws, but it counts. But the point, oh yeah, and a dude from Alabama. College was such a strange time, wasn't it?
How much blood do I have? Nope, not enough to get me messed up. Nope. Okay. So
let's see. I still vote for Sarah not being Kamen Rider Hakubi, and yet we know for a fact that she definitely will be a writer.
This next arc got me nervous.
Yeah.
Next arc got me nervous.
I'm nervous for both shows. They're both effectively starting a new arc if you think about it.
Yeah. Well, Kamen Rider is more easy to catch. Sentai, I don't know. That's like I'm just.
I find this one to be very interesting. Judging by the name of the Sixth Ranger, I think he or she is not a royal. I find that interesting just because their outfit looks way more regal than the other ones, even if it is a Sixth Ranger thing. Okay, so why don't you show us those two comments you wanted to show? So
one caught my eye. This one I think might be main.
I would imagine Had Guy getting beaten up Hercules' guard for not paying his taxes, and he would say, "Gira is right. His brother really is a." Now I'd say, I'm so sorry, Hercules-sama. You're right. I need to pay more taxes. Hey, everyone, you need to pay more taxes too. We have to do it for the love of Master Hercules.
Yeah, I love this because it's like, this guy would flip a switch real quick.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. He does flip switches quickly because he was part of the mob that was like cheering for Gira's return, and then just as quickly he's like 100% anti-Gira.
Like, oh yeah, that guy can kick rock.
Actually, you know what? That bowler hat guy is literally that white dude from The Boys. You know, the one that Mother's Milk's wife married?
Ooh.
Like, he's like the first person who starts cheering for Homelander when he kills that one protester.
Oh my god. Watch The Boys.
And read the comics.
And this one caught my eye right here.
No, she wants him because he can speak to the show gods. Yama will lose it if he sees them going. That's the joke.
I mean,
if you've seen enough regular show, the one where Margaret's cousin shows up, and we're introduced to CJ.
That was wrong. And this one also caught my eye because it just mentioned my girl, but then I was like, oh, Next episode, Morphina is playing with Gira's sword, and everyone's freaking out about one image of Rita being badly hurt. Okay, Rita is our favorite. We've mentioned this. We've established this. But I think she needs some character building because of the crap she's pulled. She needs to get back on our good graces.
It's like, we get it. She's a closet otaku, but
you held kids captive, so you're gonna have to go through a little.
And then you're like, oh yeah, Racules kept those kids captive, and that could give me reason to question his motives. But you
were not questioning any of his other motives, really, sis? You weren't questioning when he tore up your peace treaty. You weren't questioning when he was trying to make you plead fealty so he could take your kingdom. Come on, sis. You're smarter than that.
Okay, Rita, you are neutral. I get it. But have you ever noticed that Racules is not? I mean, to be fair, Jimeno is more neutral than Rita is, just because she just like she's teaming up with like whomever can help her provide her with medical stuff. Yanma definitely not neutral, because he's supporting Gira just because he hates Racules.
But then they're becoming close friends. So it's like that's what I think about Jimeno and Yanma. They want to be sided with Gira because they don't like Racules, and they can see siding with Gira is benefiting them in the long run. But in that time frame, they become more caring for Gira.
Yeah, because it's more than just ulterior motives. It's much deeper than that. Yeah. Okay, I think that'll be the. Oh wait, hold on. We got one more person. Okay, Triple O is at a 10 out of 10. Okay, and with that said, guys, this is the end of our comments section. Thank you all for participating. Thank you everyone for watching. And if you enjoyed watching this review, we will be back next Thursday with episode 9 of KingOhger, which we don't have the title of at the moment. I mean, we could pull it up on Wikipedia, but we're not gonna. And if you want to watch our past episodes in case you missed them, you can find it right here on the Morphin Network, both on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and ding the bell icon to stay updated on upcoming episodes. If you're a Power Rangers fan, we just recently did our review of the 30th anniversary special, so stick around and watch that. If you've already missed that, our homeboy Dagger Boy did come back just to review that, and hopefully he'll be back in time to do Cosmic Fury this fall. I think it's this fall. And if you're a if you're a Kamen Rider fan, be sure to check out our reviews of Kamen Rider Geats. We just did episode 32 on Tuesday, and this upcoming Tuesday we're gonna get started on the new arc with episode 33. Both KingOhger and Kamen Rider Geats are at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of their respective days. Tuesdays for Geats, Thursdays for KingOhger. And we will get back to doing Kamen Rider Amazons on Saturdays at 1 p.m. as soon as we tie up a couple of loose ends backstage. And once we finish that, we're going to do other Kamen Rider seasons, so stick around for that as well. We also have actor interviews, and be sure to follow our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do movie reviews and we do video game news. So watch those. And our first upcoming movie, well, we're going to post it this weekend. So stick around for more info on The Buttery Show's Instagram and Facebook, and of course watch them on YouTube. Until then, guys, thank you all for watching. I am Mike Time Rider 0. You could find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. Jared, where can they find you?
You also find me youtube.com/HenshinGate, twitch.tv/HenshinGate. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, Saturday. We do K-pop, anime. We just finished Bocchi the Rock. Such a lovely show. And we do Kamen Rider Geeks and KingOhger. And we're also gonna, I guess we gotta get to Power Rangers Once and Always, because it aired the same day as our 6th anniversary, and I forgot about our own anniversary.
Yep. And for some reason, there's a helicopter right outside my house. I guess Tony Stark forgot some stuff from my place. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm going tomorrow. I will stream some more Ratchet and Clank, so stick around for that as well. Until next time, guys, be sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, wear weather appropriate attire, and hug your loved ones. Make sure they feel extra super duper special, awesome, special, because, you know, time is fleeting. We just lost Jerry Springer as of the time of this recording. And yeah.
That one's a big ouchie, bro.
Yeah.
Big ouchies.
Yep. Our sick day master is gone.
Protect Maury.
Yeah, protect Maury with your life. Yeah. Well, at least we can all agree Maury's definitely better than home delivery.
Yeah, that's true.
In any case, again, hug your loved ones, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Latest.